What up, my adventure family? How you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. Know it's been a little while. We've been off of these adventures, but we got another cool adventure here. We're right here down West Virginia, down Dolly, and we're gonna be checking out this cool trail called Beaver's Dam. But we actually right now on the Bear, what is called the Bear Rock Trail, right here down on the Red Creek section. So we're gonna be following this little rocky trail here. We're just getting started. Just behind me is actually the parking lot where you would park at. I mean, it's a little bit packed back there. There's a lot of cars in this area, so I mean, we're gonna expect a lot of people to be in this little forest here, well, this national forest, exploring and stuff. So I mean, it's hopefully we got this thing, the sections to ourselves wherever we go check out. It's a little windy now, started. I don't know if the camera gonna pick me up nice and clearly, but I mean, we have an amazing, nice little morning start here, nice and sunny. There's some clouds up above us. Hopefully it don't rain. Coco, you ready? Ready for some trails. We haven't did a hiking trail for a little while. Took a little break from this a little bit, but we back at it, baby. We outside. Let's try to enjoy this thing here. So we've just been following this path next to the parking lot, and it looks like now we are starting to get into like this little wooden area about a little half a mile from the parking lot where we just got done coming from. And I mean, this trail, I think it's a 3 to 4 mile loop going around that we're gonna be doing today. It's very muddy here in this section. You can see Coco, you're gonna hate this trail. It's one of the muddy trails that last time we was in this area we ran into a bear. The last time we went in this area, wifey foot got stuck in the mud. Every time we come here it's always an adventure for real. Hello. Man, this section look very muddy. I don't know if we gonna be able to go through here, huh?
If you go this way,
it's a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, this look bad over there, Shane.
Yeah.
Coco, you ready to get muddy? You ready? Enjoy your day.
You too.
So we're gonna take this one path instead of going to the path right here that we was gonna keep walking straight. I think it was like a whole swamp just in front of there. So we're gonna walk around here, follow this little rocky path here. This is the way they told us it's our best route prior to get through. Coco gonna hate this trail when we done. Her little white fur gonna turn brown. We gotta be extra aware because stuff like this is what we seen the bear at last time we was up here. And that was about, I want to say like a month ago, probably a little bit more than a month. But look at the muddy section right there. Would have been crossing that thing if we would have kept going straight. Lucky for this little side trail here. I think there's some camp spots here too on the side. You can actually camp, set your little tent up and all that good stuff. For the people that don't want to walk deep into the woods but want to enjoy nature. It's always a blast coming here though. Always run into some good experience every time we come here. Always enjoy ourselves. So just going straight, it's very muddy. I'm actually gonna take this little side trail. Still a little muddy here, but we can work around it a little bit. Yeah, our feet gonna be very muddy. Coco trying to find the driest spot so she can get around, but she gonna have to do what we did, jump over rocks, find the best way. Whew, man, I tell you, man, it's been a while. Elevation right now just taking a beating on me, but we are coming up to some nice little mountain views out the side there, and out of breath like crazy. But we are maneuvering through the trail here. I want to say we're about probably like a half a mile now into the trail. Just winding through the little rocky path here. Trying to be careful with these ankles. Enjoying all these beautiful views all around from up top here. I'm not sure if it goes any higher than this, but we can continue on. There's a lot of people out here hiking, so we gotta share the trail here. Hello, y'all.
How you doing?
Good, good. Some more people coming up here, so we're gonna pull up to the side just a little bit up here too. Give us a little time for a little break. Not sure if they actually doing the trail from the other direction in. but you could do the trail how long you want to. There's a whole bunch of different trails. The one I said we're gonna do is up to Beavers Lake, I think it's called, the Beavers Trail, something like that. I'll put that on the description too. So if you guys want to see the map, yeah, it's supposed to and stuff. It's supposed to do another little split off down here somewhere.
That's where I sunk my feet in.
The Beaver Dam?
Yeah.
I think it was. That's a little swampy area.
It was really swampy.
Yeah, we got to cross over like creeks and stuff.
I think I got bit by something.
She over there complaining.
I felt something sting me.
She over there being a punk. That was a butterfly landed on your arm. He just flew right by me.
Oh,
She's scared. She's scared of a butterfly. Like I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but he right in front of us just flying around.
Fly like a butterfly, stung like a bee. Oh look, yeah, I got stung.
Let me see.
Yep.
That was just you scratching that thing. That thing just red from scratching. Right here, coming up to another puddle. Hopefully there's a trail that takes us around this thing. Looks like somebody made a little trail up here. Oh no, that's probably, it's like a butterfly, grasshopper looking thing. You gonna cross through the mud? I'm taking the round trail right here on the side. That'd have been a crazy walkthrough to walk through that. It doesn't look as deep until you get in it. Then you actually sink in like a kind of like quicksand. Wifey could tell you all about it. Her feet went in one time in one of them puddles.
That's because I tried to jump over it.
There's another one here, but at least this one lets you walk around it. There's another little trail up there on top, going around it just in case it does get flooded on a rainy day and you don't want to walk through it. You gotta have the right footwear for this trail though, because there's rocks on top of rocks here. You guys can see this thing just scrambled around. All these little pebble rocks, little boulders. Sometimes you step on it, twist your ankle. So just down here, we should be coming up to a little sign where we're gonna be turning off at. Just coming down this little hill here. All these loose rocks, you gotta be careful. Other little campsites and stuff people could camp at.
Let's keep it moving, because we're not doing that.
Yeah, we definitely didn't come here to camp. We got a little hike ahead of us here. But like I said, we should be coming up to like a sign just a little bit down here. Continuing on with this little path. So just in the bottom of this hill, on the trail that we just came out of, just down here, the trail actually continues on, but we're gonna be turning here. This is the Dobbin Trail, just going straight. But we're gonna continue over here, like I said, to the left. It's actually gonna leave us to the Beaver Dam. I'm assuming this is the way, but this is the way that I was told in the little map that I have in my pocket somewhere here. It's right here. So I got this little map that I got from the front, just right here. And it's saying that we had to turn going this way here, but hopefully this is it. You can see it's very muddy, so hopefully we don't sink in mud swamp here. This is nasty too. You don't want to put your foot in this thing here. This is disgusting. Nice little field here to the side. The trail gets very narrow here, so it's not a very busy trail. Yeah, keep that in mind when you see trails like this, very skinny trails. That means ain't too many people really go through them. But we can continue this thing on here, just walking through this little wooden area, trying to make our way through around this little path that we came here for. Little 3-mile hike. I think it was like a 3-mile to 4-mile, if I'm not mistaken. Damn, look at this section here. I'm trying to go around, trying to walk through the side here. It looks like somebody made a little path here. We're gonna follow this one. Squeeze through these little branches there. And we avoided all that nasty mud there. Lucky you picked Coco up at this time, her. I thought you came prepared for the mud, boo. You know what this thing was heading for from the last time?
I know, I bring my boots. I put my boots on.
Little mud.
It feels like.
Felt like it felt like you stepped on poop. You know when you step on poop? That's how I feel when you step on the mud.
No, I don't step on poop.
I stepped on poop before, cocoa poop. Trying to cut the damn yard. Cut the grass in the yard.
You step on a little pellet.
Still could tell you how I felt.
Like a rabbit.
Still slippery and slimy. Just keeping my eyes open. It's a little scary area here. Hoping no bears, anything comes out. All you can smell is the pines. Get a nice little view. I think this is Red Creek.
Yeah, definitely looks red.
Yeah, the water do look like a brownish red color. That'd be high. We can see a bear on the other side of there. Trying to get in the water. Continue on with this little bushy little trail here. So it just gets crazy in this section. Gotta watch where we stepping at. I'm assuming this is, oh damn. I'm assuming this is the way. Yeah, I can see a trail just in front of us. So yeah, this is it. This is what we had to deal with last time we was here, remember?
Oh no.
Lucky you got your boots on today.
Right, I came prepared.
And you came with long pants.
Oh yeah, I was not definitely doing these.
I think this is the Beaver Dam up here, huh? You see a whole pond and stuff just up here.
Oh yeah, this is the area.
Alright, let's see how we can get around this though. Without falling in.
Oh, right here.
Oh yeah, this is too crazy. You sure?
Yep.
It looks like it. Hopefully we don't sink in, guys. There's puddles over here too. He's just trying to find a way to get around this little swampish little area. Yeah, I think he was right. Imagine trying to walk straight through this. Yeah, this is nasty. The floor feels so soft, her. So mushy.
At one point I thought it was gonna sink in though.
Yeah, that's what it kind of felt like. I don't know how we can get around here. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah. We gotta get, I guess, over there. Somehow here.
Over here.
And it stinks. You smart, you all right on the grass. Should have thought about that one. This is crazy though. Look, some horses and stuff came through here. See some horseshoe little paws there.
This would be cool to do with a horse though.
Yeah, definitely would be cool. Horses would love this. This is their environment. It's a pond and stuff over there. I think that's what they call the beaver's pond. I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that's what that is there. I don't see no trail that gets you close to there. It looks like a beaver dam though over there in the corner. See it?
Yeah. All the piled up.
Yeah, piled up little twigs and stuff.
Oh, you can't get close to it? I thought we was walking.
No, I think we gotta keep continuing on. The trail's right here. Ain't no path right there. I ain't going off grid. That's how you get lost around here. I done got lost in this area before. It took me hours to get out of it. And that was my first time ever coming here. I think it was at the same trail too, this beaver dam. Ended up getting lost. Was out here in the woods screaming for help. Help! Anybody? There was nobody around.
I know, and you called me when you had like one bar and said, Jess, I'm lost, and then it just cut off. And I'm over here worrying.
Yeah, that thing was scary. It looked like the same area too. I ended up popping out in like a field. Lucky I found my way out of here because it was getting dark that day too. Started raining. It just got scary. Come on, boo. You been through worse areas than this. You acting like a rookie. Looks like it's going kind of like an uphill here. We're kind of making our way, I guess, around that pond. You can see kind of took us around the little pond down there. Just following the trail still here. It's kind of cool if you could have went down there closer to the water. So right here, guys, right into another sign. This is the Beaver Dam Trail. Just going through right here. I'm assuming this is the way we gotta go now. It continues on over here. I'm not sure where that takes you to. It'd be kind of cool if we could have went closer to the water down there. It looks like some trails, but I ain't trying to walk on top of grass and end up being inside of the water there. I mean, trying to avoid that. But this is the trail we gotta go to. I'm gonna walk up here just to see what's in this little corner here. Can't really see once it bends up here. Let's go follow this little bend and see what it takes you to. They're actually gonna be turning back.
OMG, do you think we can capture all the beavers?
Oh,
We got groundhogs. Bring them here.
So just turn back around. We're gonna continue on walking, but not trying to add more mileage to our foot. So we're gonna get back over here to the Beaver Dam Trail. Here's the trail we're gonna continue on before we look on the trail that we were just coming from back there. I thought it was gonna give us closer to the water there, but it didn't. So here goes the Beaver Dam Trail. Continue this thing over here. I mean, going right back to the path. It's gonna actually take us around and get us back onto the main road where we parked at. So it's doing like a whole loop around. I don't remember this trail here. On some real, I don't really remember this path, but hey, let's walk it through. Hopefully, we can remember this trail. And I'm not sure if we did it before or what, but we doing it now. Hey, we did it before, we're gonna do it again. I know I was in this area, but I don't remember what trail we actually was on. This right here looks like water was just streaming down this little walkway here. There's a lot of rocks going up this little path here. And it's going uphill, so it kind of takes a beating on your legs. So the trail gets very narrow here. A lot of bushes on the side. Still following the path. Continuing making our way up here. So over here, just walking this big open field now. Man, this thing is exhausted, this truck. I got a beating on my legs, especially with that sun beaming on you. When the breeze swing through, it feels good, but when that sun comes out, that thing ain't right at you, man. Make you feel like you're in the oven. Have you sweating crazy. But we're here continuing on with the little beavers trail that we got on here. We did about probably, I want to say like a mile in, a little bit less than a mile. And we still continuing on, seeing what it's taking us to. Right now, I took us to this big open field. Haven't seen no wildlife in the area yet. It'd be kind of cool if we do. I see a group of hikers actually coming down this direction here. We going their direction, they coming our direction now. So, I mean, I think they started from the other side. I know we still got a little mission to continue on. We gotta find a little spot somewhere around here. Hopefully we can take a little break and get our legs a little a little energy back in them. But right now, like I said, we in this open field, continuing our way, looking out for some bears. Coco, you lucky back there. She get picked up. Wish I could get picked up right about now. My legs feel like they gonna buckle. Out of breath like crazy, but we continuing this thing on. It's a little bit better now because less of rocks. Still rocks throughout the ground here, but it's a little bit more flat ground here. And we can actually get our feet a little break instead of walking on rocks. Whew, man, what a hike. What a hike, man. We finally just got out the trail here. Well, I didn't think the trail was gonna end like that, but we right here on the top of the road here, back where we parked at. But we actually parked on the side here, down this road here. But this is another entrance that leads you to the, oh man, the direction that we was just coming from. It's about a 3-mile trail. Definitely was a nice little cool hike, but we can continue on here. We're gonna jump back on this road. We're gonna walk this thing all the way to the end up here, and I'll go over here and check out that Bear Rock before we head out of here. Last time we did that, we was in this area of the Bear Rock. I really didn't get to record it. I did get a couple footage. I'll put that too also in the description, so you guys want to follow that link and go check out that little views and stuff that we seen from the last time we was up here. But for the meantime, we're here on the road. We're gonna walk this thing all the way down back to the Bear Rock at the bottom here, and I'll go continue on with this amazing view here. I mean, and our little hike with a beautiful view, nice little scenery before we head out of here. But the hike was definitely a little workout, man. Very muddy, a lot of footwork. So you gotta be prepared for that one. We here, Coco can actually walk now on a nice smooth little path. We on the road, we continuing on. What happened?
It was so rocky.
Yeah, the rocks definitely knocked the balance out your foot there. Kind of messed my ankles up, got my thing hurting. Over here, like on some gravel road, taking advantage of this little smooth path. And now we're heading to the, like I said, Bear Rock. And we're gonna go check out them scenic views before we head out of here and make our way back home. We're just here enjoying these views on the side of us as we make our way down. That's where we got done just walking all that down there. Did a big little circle. We can continue on. Last time we was here, we didn't turn on that beaver trail that we just came out of now. We actually kept that thing going. It was a little longer. Probably would have been still down there for a few more hours. Kind of cut that short with that trail there. I thought it was gonna lead us to that pond, the beaver pond that we went through last time. Yeah, I think it definitely was straight. Still was cool though. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We still got some more cool views coming up here as we make our way to this Bear Rock up here. Go follow this little scenic small little hike. I think it's about a mile. So we're gonna continue on with this one more mile before we head out of here. But guys, right here, when we get closer to the car, on the side of the road is a deer. Just right here, eating out the side. Oh, he took off. He took off. I guess he heard the car coming down. He ran off to the side here. At first, I thought he was gonna run towards us. He ran somewhere up there. He took off. But he was like right here in this little section eating. And see him poke his head somewhere up there. If he's looking at us, he kind of blend in. Cause that John looks like overgrown like crazy over there. Well, right here, this is where we got started at with the trail in the beginning. That's where we actually parked at. But we're gonna come up here and go check out this Bear Rock little scenic view up here. This is like the most nicest spot that you can come at, and well, everything is nice here, but this is the easiest, nicest spot you can come check out in this area. I think the person at the front said, but it's the first year since they opened the trail up, because it wasn't a trail before. It was just a whole bunch of rock scramble. So just in a year, they opened it up for the public to actually be able to hike it and move the trail over there, because the trail that we was on, that was actually called Bear Rock, the one that we started, but they moved that towards the side. So now we're gonna be doing a Bear Rock over here at the corner here. We said the best for last. You see the lady over there, she's with the map is at guiding somebody with the trail. That's what she did with us, kind of explained it a little bit, and then gave us the map. But that's the trail just on the side of us there that we ended up doing this morning. And we ended up coming out from back over here behind us and down this road here. Just gonna get up here to the car. We're actually gonna drive up to the Bear Rock up here. Make it a little easier so we don't gotta hike back down here. All right, Coco, save some energy on these feet. Oh man, back here in the car. Actually gonna move this thing a little closer to the trail.
Blast this AC.
Yeah, blast the AC, get a little cool while we can. Right here, this is the little entrance where we got started at.
I've never seen her here before though. Like,
Yeah, I guess it gets crowded here, so a lot of people get lost. So that's why they got the lady kind of like describing the trail. This nice little Lexus here. Nice little off-roading rig. But we're gonna park up here at this parking lot so we continue on. That's our Bear Rock just right there in front of us. All the rocks scrambled up on top of that mountain. It says about a mile trail, so that's what we're gonna end up doing right now. Before we head out of here, enjoy this last little bit of these amazing views. So guys, we just parked up. Got the car parked right behind us here. This is the Bear Rock over here. They got a map that's over here in this one corner, but I'm gonna come over here to start over here with the sign is at. That's the entrance sign over there.
this thing wasn't here last time.
No, I remember it was knocked down. Last time it was in this area. And I did a reel here, so like I said, I will put that on the description so if you guys want to go check out the shorts on that. You know what I mean? That was a nice little video there, but it's another day. We here again. Gonna enjoy it. I think I did this with Crocs last time. That's how easy this was.
Definitely did.
Yeah, because it's not a hard trail. This is a very easy trail. I mean, it ain't wheelchair acceptable, but I mean, it is easy for like older people that's not really, I mean, up for them long hikes. This is the one, the Bear Rock. You get to enjoy the whole area here. We walked somewhere down there. That's where we was at earlier, doing that little loop, that beaver trail. Just over here, we get to the sign. It says Bear Rock Preserve. And then once we get over here, we're gonna follow this trail that's on the side. And we're gonna follow that going up. Remember last time we came here, this all was muddy. It was all flooded with big puddles. It's a little dried out in the section now, but yeah, let's see what it's like again. We actually gonna take it probably a little bit further more in. Walking up to the sign just here. This is the sign I was talking about. It says trail is over here. There's another trail that's over here. Last time we actually followed this trail that left us to the overlook. I'm not too sure what this one takes us to, but we can continue on following this Bear Rock Trail.
Put a sticker on top of the old sign.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Probably switched up the information, that's why. Remember they said they fixed this all up. So that's why they had to switch the map there. You're gonna walk up this trail. That was towards the right of that sign there. And this way right here is gonna actually lead us to the amazing views that we was talking about. Get to overlook this whole area here. So we're coming up to a sign right here. Well, a few signs. This is the Bear Rock Loop Trail here. That's what we're gonna be following. This is another trail here, but we actually gonna follow, like I said, this Bear Rock Loop Trail. And we're gonna do this. It's about a mile, they said it was. And this right here is gonna give you these amazing views up here that outlooks the whole village down there. You can see they got a nice and marked too, so all you gotta do is follow these little markings on the ground here that says trails. That's what you'll be following to enjoy these amazing views with us. Look at this spot right here. I could actually probably jump down, get all the way over here. That's what I'm gonna do to show you guys the view from over there. Hopefully none of these rocks move on me. I'm gonna hop over here. Whoa! This thing is It's crazy. Look at this view. Scary. Beautiful though. The trail continues on going that way. It's working its way up. We did half of this trail last time we was here. I never did the whole loop, so today is gonna be the day that we're gonna bang that out since we in the area. We actually got done the other trail a little faster than we thought. So, and we were here, and we got service here too. It's crazy. So just continuing on here with the trail. It's starting to get very windy, so let's hope that, it doesn't rain on us. We're gonna continue on with the trail here, just enjoying these beautiful views out the side there. You can hear that wind gust picking up crazy. On this side right here, you can see the whole field where we was walking at earlier down there. A national little wildlife down there. So we maneuvering here through the trail. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of beautiful spots you can just relax at, enjoy the view from different angles. But like I said, we're gonna continue this thing on here. Hear that wind gust going crazy once you get up here. Feel like it's gonna blow us away. Let's see how far we can get this trail done. Hopefully we can do the mile. They said it was a loop. Let's see how that works out. I don't think we ever did the loop. Last time we turned, I think, halfway back in. So many nice views though. That's where he was at last time in that little sticking out part there. Taking pictures. There's a nice view here. You can see how the rock sticks out right there, just out the mountain here. And ain't nothing in the bottom there neither. So that's a scary feeling. Remember, you were scared to do that, John?
Yeah, I couldn't.
You want to do it now?
No. Not with this.
You can hold Coco and the palm of your hands like, yo. Yeah, I don't want to get next to that neither. We had a long day, especially with that sun earlier beaming on us. It wasn't as windy earlier because I guess all the trees and all that was kind of blocking it. When we up here, we kind of got nothing around us, just open land. I see some people all the way up there too, so there's a group in front of us. There's some people that was behind us taking pictures and stuff, some professional pictures there. It was all dressed up. And there's a cool rock over there. It's a nice little lunch break there. Take that. You see all these scrambling rocks. This is where we was at last time I recorded all this. Like I said, I will put that on the link down below too. I don't know how you can put it on the top of the video, so you could just click it from there and stuff, and you could just view it. I'm gonna see if I could do that also. I know there's a way you could do that, I just don't know how. Oh, look, I almost passed a little mark in here. This is a trail sign here. Continuing on over here, over these big boulders here. I would like to try to climb up there, but I think you could if you go through all that stuff there. Just a little workout. I don't got the energy today for that. You can also go up through this little rock here and go around. I think this would take you somewhere up there. I'm gonna just continue on following that. The trail markings. Last time I think we went through this. That's what we did. So we did climb that. Today we just gonna stick with being on the trail here. Just trying to see how this thing looks. This little new trail they built here for the public. Before, like I said, people was coming here without it being a trail, just scrambling around, getting lost. So they came out here and just marked it and made it a trail. So all that boulders and stuff we were just seeing would have left us up here, the top up here. Oh look, we could get around too, just on this corner here where the trail is at. Now, there's a whole bunch of people out there. We didn't have to do all that climbing. I would have been climbing for nothing, huh? This thing takes you right up top. I'd have been climbing all them big boulders for nothing. Look at this thing here. Beautiful view. The parking lot just down there where we parked at. So we're about probably like, I want to say half a mile in, quarter way in. Probably gotta be careful with snakes around this area too, because there's a lot of like stones, and you know, that's the homes of snakes. There's another rock just up here that gives you a nice little view. You can scramble through this if you want to, hop all around, have some fun out here, find your own way. But yeah, I'm gonna go this way here because we're gonna get back onto the trail this way. I think that's what we did last time, if I'm not mistaken. You got it? You gotta put one foot in front of the other, and then you're good, baby. Trails up here, some more markings. It's very well marked here, so you won't get lost as long as you stick on this little path here that says trail. You could go off, enjoy them, sit on the side there, but once you go off of these little trails, that's when you get lost. Trust it, take it from a man that got lost out here. This place is crazy. Everything look the same when you out here and you don't got no markings. Yeah, they're not allowed to mark. They're not allowed to mark the trees, so they actually just put like little sticks on the ground or like little signs on the trail. But you know, throughout nature time, them little sticks they put up doesn't really last. Coco, you see her ears just blowing with the wind. She enjoying that beautiful wind. Felt good, tell you that. Definitely needed that nice little breeze, because earlier that thing was, whoo, man, I tell you, tripping now, sweat out my forehead. Yeah, you don't want to blow away. It's another little marking right here on the side of me. Let us know the trail continues on over here. That's where we was at earlier, here. In between all them trees over there, scrambling around. All these big boulders and stuff just thrown out here. It's kind of look cool, right? How all these big boulders just thrown out here. Coco, you're not the only dog up here. They got a dog just up here. I don't think we ever went past this point right here, huh? I think we always turn. Yeah, we always turn at that little section just behind us. We're gonna continue on here and bang out this loop. Like I said, it's our first time continuing this thing on here. Definitely has some nice views. Hello. Got some more little trail marking signs here, keeping us onto the trail. And there you can see all the windmills over there here lined up. All them energy saving windmills. So whatever we are walking in and seeing, it's actually gonna be our first time too, just as like we showing y'all guys. Everything else earlier was kind of what we did before, just a little shorter. Still got to enjoy ourselves, but I think the loop goes right here because it's saying trail turns. So I don't think it continues on over there. I think it just dies out. I think this is part of the loop. She wanted to check it out. She wanted to put more mileage on her feet. It just left.
So easy.
It just left it like a little section there.
No, I think it's trying to go straight.
I think this is right here is gonna take us around the loop. Oh, this is probably gonna take us out that other side. Remember what it?
There's no trail right there.
Where you see a trail at?
Right there.
That look like overgrown bushes to me. Guys, she's saying that's trails over there.
Yeah,
If y'all can see that as a trail, comment down below. Man, we gonna stick on this trail because this looks like a trail. Comment down below if this is a trail.
Earlier we was just at a little trail like that. You can't say no.
We was in a tight trail, but I don't think like that one. I think this is actually gonna take us out that little section on the other side of the sign. You know how we turn right to get on the trail? It's gonna leave us on the left side, I think. It looks like the direction it's taking me to. Walk through this little nice little field here. Look at the view though, it's beautiful.
Are you ready to walk, Coco?
So it continues on this path that we are on, going straight. I don't know where that takes you to, but we're gonna follow this path here where it says trail. There's another sign up here. Notify you again that it's a trail here. Like I said, you can continue on over there and then see where that takes you to if y'all want to. You know what I mean? If you have extra time in your hand, but we got a long ride back home, so we're gonna continue on here, following where it says trail. Stay on the trail. And I think that's what takes us to where it says the Bear Rock sign was at. That's what I'm assuming that's gonna take us to. It's a nice little nature walk. The field out there look crazy. All the pine trees and all that good stuff. I think if we would have took that trail that we was on, it would just took us back to the trail that we was on earlier at the bottom. That's the direction it looked like it was heading towards. Gets a little narrow in this corner here. Just hoping no type of bears or anything jump out, because we don't got no way to jump to the side or nothing. All these overgrown bushes here. We gonna have to scare the bear back the other way. Dang, I almost fell. Yeah, I would have scared him and busted my ass. He would have killed me already. I would have scared myself to the ground. He probably came at us a little more aggressive. Boy, you just spiced it up. You are dinner today.
That's not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to go.
I think the bear just gonna be running from that breath. So hey, I take that joke back. I take that joke back. Continue on here, and trying to keep our eyes out on the trail here. Yeah, I wish it was kind of in the front part where the overlook was at. It's a little bit more breezier over there. Got a little hot right here. All these trees blocking the wind, kind of killing our little breeze. So I was right. I left us right on the side here. Had this preserve sign here. It says Bear Rock.
I don't know about doing that whole loop.
That was a nice little trail. That was the trail we started at there, got onto the trail. And now we heading back to the parking lot. Just came off that one trail. Found this little path here that'll lead us to the parking lot. That was an easier trail than the one that we did earlier.
Yeah, that one was work out.
Yeah, and it was a more muddy area at the bottom there. Following the creek and all that good stuff. I remember last time we crossed the creek. We didn't do it this time. I guess we were supposed to keep on walking before we seen that beaver sign. The direction we was gonna keep on going before we turn back. And we would have kept that going. It just would have kept the trail a little longer. I think it was gonna be make it like instead of the 6 miles or the 3 miles that we did, it was gonna be rounded off to probably like 10 miles, I think. If we would have continued it on. That was a hell of a hike to be doing, especially when we drove 3 hours to this location here. But we made it here back to the parking lot, nice and safe. Legs a little shaky, but ain't nothing that we ever dealt with before. And hope y'all enjoyed it. Coco, skip through this mud here. She like, I don't even care. Let the mud touch me at this point. But we gonna wrap it up here. Hope y'all guys enjoyed today's video. We had a blast here in Dolly. So you see these elderly couples over here enjoying the view. ending their day off, right?
Oh, that's so cute.
We're gonna end our day off, making our way back home. Little 3-hour ride home. But first we're gonna get a nice little warm grub and then head home and stuff like that. But hope y'all guys stay tuned, hit that notification bell, and stay posted. But we're gonna wrap it up from here. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm out of here, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.